Well, good morning, everybody. Finally a day with no rain. We hope. Got a job to do this morning. Now, it is getting to the point, I had put this off for several years. It's getting to the point to where I cannot see at night with these lights anymore. They're so discolored and faded. I've tried several of the cleaners, and they don't help much at all. And I actually had a bulb blow out over there on that one in the last couple of days. I even checked with a professional person that does this, and they said they could get them better for, I think, $150. So what I've done, let me grab this right here. We are going to upgrade. Now these are aftermarket, China made, but the price on the whole set includes all this, the markers, this, everything. It's the entire set. Less than $100. And the bulbs come with it. These are the halogen bulbs. And bulbs are, to replace that one bulb, I looked it up, $36 for the bulb. Plus you got to go through all the taking apart anyway to get to it. So, it's time. I had an incident before that bulb blew out. A couple weeks back, I was on the way up to Lowe's, the hardware store. Now they open at 6 o'clock here, which I love going early anywhere, get what I need and get back. And those lights are so dim that there was a trash can laying over in the road. I guess the wind had blew it over, and I almost crashed trying not to hit that thing because I didn't see it in time. Now I know as we get older we don't see all that well. Now in the daytime I'm fine. When I'm driving I've got to have my glasses on, and at night it's just, with no good headlights, it's a nightmare. So I don't drive at night a lot, but sometimes I have to. So that's what we're going to do today. First thing I got to do, it appears that I've got to take this entire front end off, which it doesn't look that bad. And there's just a few bolts. So let's see, we'll get started and I'll show it to you when I get done. I got to be very careful now because this is plastic and this is very old. This is a 1995. So you got to be careful with it. Now on either side I've almost got it loose. There's two little screws in there that I don't see how they got that in there. I can't reach it with a socket. I can't reach it with anything. That must have been the day that Ford guy came in there and sabotaged the engineering on this thing. Now, I'll figure it out. It looks naked. I got it off. I managed not to break anything yet. Now we're going to figure out how these come out. Those are pretty self-explanatory, the bottoms. And I'll take it. There it is right there. I'll take that in the shop and do the markers. I did find another bulb out over there, which I hope I've got some of them. Because the only way to change any of these marker bulbs and all that is to do all this. So I'm going to use, if I got brand new bulbs, I'm going to use everything I've got. So, because I always can't go get nothing. So. Alright, one out. Now over years and years, see that water in there? That's probably why it blew that bulb. Now from the markings on this, this is factory equipment. Been there since 1995. They've never been changed that I can tell. So they lasted a good long time. Alright, now we'll get the matching one out. Just 4 bolts that hold it in. And the bulbs and plugs and all that is in the new ones already, so I just plug them back in. Alright, we'll put that right down there out of the way. And we'll continue on. There's 4 bolts to hold it in. Get them hand started and tighten them back up, and then I'll change out the bottoms. Now, before I go any farther, let's make sure they work. Alright, low beam. High beam. I believe these will be blinker. No, that's not blinker. Wait a minute, let's see here. Oh, okay. This is low beam, this is high beam. They all 4 don't come on at the same time. There we go, that works. Now, let's go to these down here. Alright, let's compare the two. Now this is blinker and running lights. And these have the yellow amber bulbs, because the bulbs didn't come with this part. Which I'm glad those aren't blown out, because I don't have any of those. Pull this off. Pull this off. Let's make sure. I think both of these are the same, I think. Yeah, both sides are the same. It says top. Right, left, and right. GM, made in USA. Just like that, nothing to it. Something like that. Anyway, not far from being able to put it back together. Alright, now let's change out these marker lenses. First, let's get a proper socket. How about that? Alright, this is a 1/2 inch. These are like a self-tapping type things, because all this is plastic. Got to be careful not to break it off. That's there. It slides right off. Now these where the bulbs go in are amber. The new ones are clear. That's the new ones. Now the bulbs, both of the bulbs was bad, so all I had was some LEDs that worked. So and they're white. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll see. I know they make amber bulbs for these, but most of the newer cars have. Everything's clear anyway, so I don't know why they wouldn't work. Have to wait till after dark and see. Just like that. Don't over tighten. Don't over tighten. Talking to myself. That's what they're going to look like. Right, get it all put back together here in just a little bit, and we'll take a look at it. Then we'll take a look at it after dark, see what it looks like. Alright y'all, what do you think? Looks good. I know the sun's shining off of it right now, it's hard to see, but everything works. Everything appears to be okay. The only thing is these lights here, the LEDs I put in. I may have to get an amber light for that. Maybe not, I don't know. That's the way they came, so. And the bulb was sitting really close to the edge here, but LEDs don't get hot. Not like the old bulbs that came out of it. We'll see. I'll wait till after it gets dark. We'll turn it on and see. And I do believe I can reach that one from up underneath and change those if I have to. I just don't have anything to change them with right here. Pardon me. Alrighty. Old Bessie gets a facelift. Alright, let me pick up tools, put stuff away, and we'll get back to making some knives. Now I can see.